Trap. You're tuned into The Trap.
You're tuned into the Trap House Rocks show.
Miss LB Management.
Blackster
063.
Eventlevel.com, promoting indie. Indie Republic, we are indie.
What up though, it's your girl Bay Bay, and you are now tuned in to Trap House Rocks Radio. Eventlevel.com, with the queen Miss LB and the king Zenith Star. You already know what it is, fam. Keep 'em rocking.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Devin Rose, and I'm always tuned into Trap House Rocks all day, every day. Big shout out to Miss LB and your boy. I am Zenith Star. Again, it's your girl Devin Rose, and I'll be back. Mwah.
Hey yo, this Napoleon the Legend, aka Ferragamo, and you're now tuned in to Trap House Rocks Radio with the illustrious Miss LB, Zenith Star, and General DV on eventlevel.com. Real radio. What?
Yo, it's your girl Miss Nate, the baddest bitch with high heels on. And you are now tuned into the Trap House Rocks Radio Show with my homegirl, Miss LB and Zenith Star. Rocking in the trap. Yeah.
Hey yo, man, hold the fuck up, man. What the fuck is guapping, man? It's your motherfucking nigga Double O, man. Better known as J motherfucking Hood, man. Represent that ODG movement and all that. And right now, I'm chilling, man. Cooling out, man. Trap House Rocks Radio with my homegirl, Miss LB. Hey yo, throw something exclusive on L. Leg out.
Daddy, yes. Come over here so I can put this hot pussy on that dick, Daddy. So I can sit on that fat dick. Shout out to Miss LB. Shout out to the Trap House. Visit me, Roxy Reynolds, at Roxy Reynolds on Twitter. Mwah.
Miss LB. Miss Woozy.
You're tuned into The Trap.
Oh yeah. It's that time again, nigga. We in the trap, nigga. Everybody don't get keys to the trap. Make sure your shit thumping, nigga. Whoa. Roll. Hey, yo, Dirt, what up, nigga? Kilo Ringo. Trump, what up? Kalimo. I go by the name of Frankie Bad a little bit. Woozy. That Black Star representative. Know what I've been doing, nigga? Stay getting that whopping. Yeah. I've been grinding hard on this cash round. Singing good, never have a drought. My youngins put in twerk, they bout to spaz out. If you need it for the low, I'm in the trap house. The trap house. The trap house. If you need it for the low, I'm in the trap house. The trap house. The trap house. If you need it for the low, I'm in the trap house. I'm guessing by the way you're talking loud, you ain't ever witnessed or seen the trap house. Zenith, what up? Miss LB, what it do? It's your young and woozy coming through. 24/7 365, it don't stop. Caddy glide, got a ride on the block, I let it drop. Shorty bad, I make her put him on the glass, sir, makes a lot. Money getting low, I gotta get this dough in the kitchen, I'm whipping up pots. If fans I make them dance, then she'll get naked off the knots. I got them white stripes, you wanna roll? House Rocks. I'm the chief of lick by the leader with a diva smoking on Keisha. Got Caesars, that's Puerto Rican, TV located for me to beat it. I've been grinding hard on this cash round. Singing good, never have a drought. My youngins put in twerk, they bout to spaz out. If you need it for the low, I'm in the trap house. The trap house. The trap house. If you need it for the low, I'm in the trap house. The trap house. The trap house. If you need it for the low, I'm in the trap house.
tuned in to Trap Out Tuesday. EventLevel.com, Trap House Rocks Radio. You already know I am Miss LB from Miss LB Management. I've got some co-hosts in here with me, as you can see. My boy Mike right here. Say what's up to the people, Mike.
Hey man, I think we're looking. Are we kind of like the Trap family, like the Partridge family right now, looking at these boxes?
Yes, you are in the trap. We have Harlem God. I call him Harlem God, but he wants me to call him Shaw 7, so we're gonna call him Shaw 7.
Yes, thank you very much.
Say what's up to the people. Greatness is here with us, and it's she's coming back shortly with us. But we've got a great show lined up for you guys tonight. We got an incredible celebrity DJ in the building real soon. We're going to do the interview first with him tonight. It's going to be crazy. Another Trapped Out Tuesday. What's been going on with you guys, though?
Same as always.
Just the grind. You know the bag. The bag.
You stay on it, don't you?
You know I do.
Now, you know that I spin an exclusive record every week. My boy Joel sent me this brand new record that we're going to break a little bit later. Shad the God, featuring Young Dolph. Okay, I love Young Dolph. Just so you know, if you're out there listening, Young Dolph, I love his style. It's called No Good. Incredible track. He always sends me great records, so yeah. Yeah, I like that.
I mean, LB, how long's it been since you got sent a bad record? Because I think people at this point, when they're sending you a track, they're nervous from Jump Street, so they're really not going to send you crap.
Oh, we get some bad records.
Everybody gets bad records. Now, the first step in sending a bad record is naming it wrong, because even if it's great, I'm not going to listen to it. If it's named just the title .mp3, it's not going to happen. You need to learn as a professional artist, that is what you should consider yourself as, to name your tracks correctly, which means put your name in the title so that when the DJ goes to find whatever your name is song, he can find it. Nobody wants to see trappin.mp3 going across the screen on the radio player. We want to see your name, get you some promo, you know what I mean?
Right, that's right.
You know what, matter of fact, I tell people nowadays, man, don't put like 4 songs on a CD. All right, just put 1 on there. That's all you need. If it's hot, they will call you back and want to hear more of that.
That's right.
Now, a little bit later, we're going to have our other co-host join us, Zenuf Star. You already know my right-hand man. My other Z, Ziggy Wisco, he'll be coming a little bit later. And my girl, Mrs. Renee, she went to a concert tonight, so she's not going to be with us. But
where'd she go? See?
I don't know.
Booty, the bass guy.
She actually typed it to me, and I don't know who it was. So, you know, that's how that is. We got a lot of news to cover in the second half too. So make sure that if you're out there, you know, watching us, tuned in to us, that you stay tuned in, because it's going to get crazy around here in the trap. We're going to get Jay Nice like right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a few minutes to let y'all hear a couple dope records right here on Trapped Out Tuesday, Trap House Rocks Radio, and we'll be right back with y'all.
You're tuned into The Trap.
What's up? Hey. On my queen shit.
Yeah. They think I'm a genius. I think it's a bit inconvenient, cause really I'm just being lenient. I figure by now you'd have seen it. But yeah, they want me back on my game, back to attack with a immaculate name. Cracking the back at them back in the way. Xing them out, ain't no fact of the bay. You thought I was done, bitch? You got me confused with a dumb bitch. My crew in the town and we run this. You mad cause you ain't never done shit. But yeah, I've been on my grind from the beginning, ahead of my time. Like making a plan to get settled for now, but you end up arriving at 8:45. Give it a ring, give it a throne, give it a crown. Give it a ring, give it a throne, give it a crown. Give it a ring, give it a throne, give it a crown. My kingdom finna get down, down as soon as I give them the sound. Sound. Give it a ring, give it a throne, give it a crown. Give it a ring, give it a throne, give it a crown. Give it a ring, give it a throne, give it a crown. My kingdom finna get down, as soon as I give them the sound.
Yeah, I know who this is that's sitting know my name. Took 100 to the corner store to pop it, keep the change. Look, crap, why so local? I'm like, why these bros so hopeful? Funny thing that I ain't tripping, bro, but I'm worldwide and they low. They never cross the line, but if they do, they need a passport. Look, run all through my city, I'm the only one they ask for. And they still stuck on my last blow, they still pumping my gas though. So all this talk that I'm gassed up, a white queen shit on my tab, bro.
Give it a ring, give it a throne, give it a crown. Give it a ring, give it a throne, give it a crown. Give it a ring, give it a throne, give it a crown.
My kingdom finna get down, down as soon as I give them the sound.
Sound. Give it a ring, give it a throne, give it a crown. Give it a ring, give it a throne, give it a crown. Give it a ring, give it a throne, give it a crown.
My kingdom finna get down, down as soon as I give them the sound. They told me to spaz out, been telling me they've been a bad drought. Been heavily begging me, tweeting me, tagging me, telling me to take the trash out. I stay on the job, dealing with crap, I'm playing the eyes, it's hating their eyes. No wasting no waiting, I'm making the time. They stay in their feelings, but stay in their lies. I figured you know this, oh you saying I'm on my own shit. You better go study the old hits, that's probably why you never know shit. And if this you fitting, then take it to heart. All of these rappers are breaking my heart. I put it together, you take it apart. I'm taking the trap and I'm making it all.
Give it a ring, give it a throne, give it a crown. Give it a ring, give it a throne, give it a crown. Give it a ring, give it a throne, give it a crown.
My kingdom finna get down, as soon as I give them the sound.
Sound. Give it a ring, give it a throne, give it a crown. Give it a ring, give it a throne, give it a crown. Give it a ring, give it a throne, give it a crown.
My kingdom finna get down, as soon as I give them the sound.
Sound. Ring, throne, crown. Ring, throne, crown. Ring, throne, crown. Ring, throne, crown. Give it a ring, give it a throne, give it a crown. Give it a ring, give it a throne, give it a crown.
Trap House.
And now for our feature presentation.
So fly, so clean, oh my, so fresh, so fly. Hey, I can show you how to ride like a boss. Hop in that old school, shorty, take off. I can show you how to ride like a boss. Hop in that old school, shorty, take off. Now when I jump out, I'm looking like $1 million in cash. Now when I jump out, I'm looking like $1 million in cash. Now when I jump out, I'm looking like $1 million in cash. Now when I jump out, I'm looking like $1 million in cash. Now when I jump out the V, it's new Pradas on the feet. If it ain't about money, little nigga, don't speak. If you do got a plan, we both better eat. Or you gon' take a shot out this here fucking heat. I wish a nigga would, I keep the ratchet on my lap, just in case a fuck boy think they gon' jack. Fiends hit the phone, they say, shorty, where you at? I ride like a boss when I'm flying through the track. Bitches on my dick, nigga, all they do is wave. Chevy got the scent, you can smell the purple haze. Took my man shopping, he was fresh about the cage. I brought a couple shirts, a couple jeans, a couple J's. Now back to the topic. Give me some powder in the kitchen, watch me rock it. Hey, little mama wanna slide. I told her I'm a boss, I'ma show you how we ride. Yeah, I can show you how to ride like a boss. Hop in that old school, shorty, take off. I can show you how to ride like a boss. Hop in that old school, shorty, take off. Now when I jump out, I'm looking like $1 million in cash. Now when I jump out, I'm looking like $1 million in cash. Now when I jump out, I'm looking like $1 million in cash. Now when I jump out, I'm looking like $1 million in cash. Brush 'em off, young nigga, brush 'em off. 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 Now when I jump out the B, I'm so fly, so fresh. Mean bug, all you want the 4-5s on deck. All the bitches say is big boy Q, but a nigga move wrong, watch big boy shoot. I know how the game go, lame hoe nigga. I'm a mango charger or a Range Rover sitter. Hit him on the curbs, hold his brains gon' litter. Fuck what you heard, I'm the same old nigga. Low behind the tents, get my dough, lay the rents. Take stacks to the laundromat, it only makes sense. Clean it up, young nigga, clean it up. Clean it up, young nigga, clean it up. Yeah, I can show you how to ride like a boss. Hop in that old school, shorty, take off. I can show you how to ride like a boss. Hop in that old school, shorty, take off. Now when I jump out, I'm looking like $1 million in cash. Now when I jump out, I'm looking like $1 million in cash. Now when I jump out, I'm looking like $1 million in cash. Now when I jump out, like a million in cash. I get oohs and ahs when I jump up out the car. People treat me like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I get oohs and ahs when I jump up out the car. People treat me like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Brush your mouth, young nigga, brush your mouth. 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 Yeah, I can show you how to ride like a boss. Hop in that old school, shorty, take off. I can show you how to ride like a boss. Hop in that old school, shorty, take off. Now when I jump out, I'm looking like a million in cash. Now when I jump out, I'm looking like a million in cash. Now when I jump out, I'm looking like a million in cash. Now when I jump out, I'm looking like a million in cash. That's what a young nigga look like, shawty. My front one boss, Jiggy J. I'm looking like a million in cash.
And now for our feature presentation.
We are back in the building. Trapped Out Tuesday right here at event level at Trap House Rocks Radio. Celebrity Jay Nice, all the way from Las Vegas. And here, as you can see, wave to the people. Jay Nice, tell them, say what's up to them.
Yo, what up? What up? What up? What up? What's going on?
We are streaming live right now, so I know all your fans are tuned in, listening and watching you tonight. We need to get a little bit of background from you. Let's go all the way back. Like, what age did you start DJing?
Man, start DJing 19, I give or take. 18, 19, something like that.
Started taking it serious? Or
Now, what made you want to DJ, though?
Start taking serious when I got my first check.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know.
No, 18, you know, I say 17, 18 is when I really got into it, I guess. And then, you know, from there, I got my first check when I went to college, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't really do it in high school like that because I was playing baseball and football, so I ain't had time for that. And then, you know, in college, you know, I got a scholarship to go to Morgan State University playing football. So I was like, okay, cool. But then, you know, you going to college, you having fun, all them goddamn women. I went to a historical black school, and it turned from playing football and our team sucked to shit. Let's throw some parties.
I bet when every entertainer realized they want to entertain, when they realize when a woman sees them for the first time, they get that power. They never want to stop this again, you know? You know
what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm doing all the fraternity parties, all the sorority parties. I'm like, yo, I can really do this shit for real? Oh, shit. You know what I'm saying?
Get him and do something tough.
I actually get a check for it, and I ain't had a regular job since. Right. I was working for, what was that bank? I was working at some bank, you know, going to school and then doing that 5 to 9 like everybody did in college, doing 5 to 9. And then we was doing parties and shit. And then my first big party we did was like a homecoming, and me and 2 of my boys threw a party, man. And I think we had about 2,000 students. And we was charging everybody like $10. That's the first time everybody walked out that club that night with like almost $8,000 or $9,000. So $8,000, $9,000 college was like, holy shit. Nigga, we can do this.
DJ's got it different. Like when you're you know, bands that I've toured with over the years, like we're on stage, no one's messing with us. If you come on stage, your chance are you're gonna get knocked out and then thrown out, right?
Right.
But being a DJ, they're in your face, play this, play. I mean, you have complete access with fans. There's like they're all over the place, man.
Yeah. I mean, it don't bother me. It only bothers me sometimes, you know, when you're in the transition and stuff like that, when you know, want to keep the room right. You know, other than that, people don't bother me, you know, too much. You know, I really don't have that issue, you know, people coming up and bother me too much. Every now and then, you know, of course, you know, your friends, they drunk, your girl or whoever got something to say, but other than that, you know.
Now, there's a reason they call him celebrity DJ. I mean, he is. There are a lot of DJs out there. You guys know this. You see thousands, millions of them. But they don't get to DJ the clubs and the parties that he's fortunate enough to be a part of. I mean, he does the big clubs and for big celebrities. Now you don't do mixtapes or anything like that. Not that type of DJ. You're like a professional celebrity DJ, I guess. You know, I mean that's the only way I can put it.
To be honest, you know, I did the mixtape thing when I was in Atlanta. You know, because I came from Baltimore. So when I was in Baltimore and DC, I was doing mixtapes, but I was only doing like house and, you know, hip hop and stuff like that. And you know, you just give them to your friends. That's how I was building, you know, all the friends and everybody I had, because every time we went to a club, you know, I was giving them away. Like, yo, here, take it. I ain't care. You know what I'm saying? And then when I went to Atlanta, you know, I was DJing at 112, and then people was coming to me actually like buying them. I was like, yo, I can really get some real money from this shit. So I was doing it. But, you know, putting the mixtape together, man, it takes a lot. It takes a lot of, you know, take a lot of work, man. You know, dealing with the artists and trying to get the music and, you know, make sure you put out the right music. I mean, sometimes it's a pain in the ass. I mean, it's good when labels come to you and they give you music, like here's 10 songs, and, you know, put 1 or 2 of your joints on there and run with it.
Now, with you being in a venue, hold on, I'm gonna let you go next because he's a DJ. Being in venues with thousands of people in there, does it work the same way like down in Atlanta? We can just walk up and throw the DJ some money and play their record? Because what if you play a real messed up record, you know, to that big ass crowd and they hate it?
It really, to be honest with you, it really depends on venues. Like, I mean, I really don't do that, you know, here so much. In Atlanta, I mean, it was a little bit more easier because, you know, the clubs that I played in Atlanta, it was one of the clubs that, you know, it was, you know, 2,000 or 3,000 people. It's all black people, and you play what you want to play, and ain't nobody going nowhere. And you know what I'm saying? So, you know, even if the song suck, you know, I'll play first verse hook, and I'm out of the song. Right. I didn't fulfill my obligation. They can't say I didn't play it. You know what I'm saying? Right. So then I won't lose my floor. I mean, they might turn around and be like, "What the fuck is that?" But you know, I mean, if you get in and get out, you know, you fulfill the obligation. They can't get mad at some point. You know, if they want you to play the whole damn song, I'm like, I won't even take the money. I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna let you know it right up front because it's not worth it. Because the entertainment directors, they look at you like you're crazy. And they be like, see, he be doing that bullshit, and then you don't get no money.
Right.
I actually got a question for both of you DJs now. What's the most money you ever took to spin a track or got made to spin one track?
At a club or
at a club?
At a club, yeah. Just a fan or someone who's an artist, man. They want to hear the record in the strip club or wherever it is.
I think the most I've gotten is like maybe $3,000.
Holy cow! One track.
Yeah, but you know that you play it more than once.
More times, yeah.
Yeah, so I probably got
1,000 maybe.
Yeah,
it raised about $1,000, $3,000 maybe.
Yeah, $3,000 if you're good. You know, so I think that's the most I've got. I got a bunch of, you know, $200, $300, $500. You know,
you get that all day. Yeah, that.
Yeah, but you know what? A lot of kids spend their money on radio, right? Mm-hmm. To me, it cost 40, 50, 60 grand for a little run, right? For me, I'm giving my $3,000, if that's what it is, to DJ and getting more for my buck that night than you are that whole campaign. Because to me, DJs break music more than anybody, period.
Yeah, that radio shit is a racket.
Yeah.
It is.
It's a racket. Yeah. I mean, back in the day, to be honest, it was a good move. You know, really when everybody was really like listening to radio, you know. But now it's totally different. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of everybody, you know, they have music on their phones and da. So if you ain't really up on, you know, playing music on your app or, you know, actually really getting it to everybody, you know, as far as DJs playing in the club or the DJ sending it out to everybody so everybody listening to it, it's real crazy. It's a racket right now, bro. I mean, you know, getting your music out now is, you know, it's rather just to do the internet all day.
Now, this Thursday is my birthday, and my question to you is, you know, you got a big show. So if I was out there in Las Vegas, would I be in the VIP and all that? You know, I am
no. You stand in line one.
He's gonna make. You see what he's doing to me? But listen, it's okay.
You buying your own drink.
I'll get him.
Our handbags, all that.
I will get him. I'll get him back.
Well, you know, I would never disrespect you like that. Of course, you know I got you, no matter what. We Gucci.
Now, tell us about the party. Tell us about the party that's going down this Thursday.
This Thursday. Oh, Chrisette Michele. Yeah, she's doing a concert, and then she has her she's doing a party also. It's her birthday, so she's doing a a little concert and thing for a little birthday. You know, I'm only gonna do the concert. I'm gonna play early. You know what I'm saying? You know, the after party is a little, you know, sketchy because you know she has that grown and sexy audience, and so they ain't like the little young motherfuckers that be in the club.
Yeah.
Right.
Party, they're gonna be up all night, you know, throwing up and keeping the party lit all night. So I told them, I was like, nah, I'd rather just do the concert, play early, where everybody just getting in and it's getting right before the show get right. I can do my little hour and rock out.
Is there a main club that you work at out there in Las Vegas, or do you
It's two or three because right now I'm in the middle of negotiating with two. Like right now, I'm LAX, which is in the Luxor. You know, they going through a transition, and it's a pretty big club. I like that club. It holds 2,000. So come in January, you'll see me doing more with them. Like my first day is January 16th there, and then I do Chateau, which is Shack Club. Shack owns. So
Shout
I
out
play
to Shaq.
Chateau.
That's my man.
Yeah, so we do that. I do that twice a month, give or take, depending on how my schedule, is running. I do twice a month, like I did twice a month this month. But see, then January, I don't know how it's going to run with me doing LAX, because if I have to sign a, exclusive, then I'm gonna be pretty much stuck. But then I'm stuck no matter what, because it's a new club opening up in Tropicana.
I like you're kind of stuck though, man. That's not a bad stuck either way.
Yeah, because it's a catch. Because if you get stuck with MGM, that means you can do MGM here, you can do MGM on the East Coast. They build a new MGM in DC. I could go home.
Right.
I'm saying, because when they build that big ass MGM downtown DC, I might bounce. You know what I'm saying? Because they gonna have 8 clubs in there.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be huge. They were already talking like, Jay, if you ever want to go back. So that's the down the road. It's like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
So, but at the end of the day, MGM got properties all over the world, so you can go play anywhere.
Now,
So,
how about the shows in Europe? You doing any things over in Europe?
Well, I was doing a lot. Like I've been to Egypt, I've been to Germany. I've been to Beijing, Shanghai, and all over. They're different places, but London is a little bit different for me because every time that they call, it's like these motherfuckers don't understand like scheduling. They call me at the fucking last minute, like I'm in New York and it only takes a few hours to jump across the pond. Like saying I'm in Vegas. It's 11.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's 11 for me to get there. So, I love playing London. I would love to go back, but I just couldn't get right with the right promoter. And then, the other DJs that I know that go out there all the time, they haters. They don't want to give up their agent or the promoters out there. So, it is
it's a different crowd in Europe, isn't it? Completely different, like day and night, energy wise, and everything.
No, I mean, to be honest with you, they respect music better than we do. To keep it
yes.
That's what I was meaning. Yeah, that's what I was meaning.
Oh, that's what you mean? Oh, yeah.
When my independent artists go over there, like Shabam Sadiq, they treat him like royalty. Like Waka Flocka Flame done came over there, because they probably are familiar with his name, but it doesn't matter over there. They love the music and they do respect it way more than we do. I think they're not oversaturated like we are here, maybe.
Yeah.
Like my favorite place in the world to go and play is Australia. Like I love playing Australia. Like I've played through the whole continent and I love it. When you go out there, you go out there and play your music from old school. You can play old classics. Like you can play the originals to songs, and they know their music,
yes.
and they respect you as a DJ. They respect your craft, and I love going to Australia. I mean, I've been to every place out in Australia. I was my first time going.
They party right in Australia too.
Party right. So my first time going, I was only supposed to be there for 9 days. And I wound up meeting so many different promoters and club owners. I wound up staying in Australia for like 28 days. I had to call back in, like, yo, I need somebody to cover me in Atlanta. I'm like, I'm not coming back for a minute. So I wound up staying out there almost a month. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just, I had so much fun. And right. The obligations back in Atlanta was just, and it was okay. I just had the club and I had some other DJs filming for me, so it was all good.
Now, I've known you for a few years now, ever since I first started the Trap House probably, and I know for the past at least 2 years, you've been #1 on the Reverb Nation charts out there in Las Vegas. Now, that track that we played in the beginning was Millions in Cash. Tell us about that record, because it is on his Reverb Nation for you to hear as well.
Man, me and Oo did Million in Cash. To be honest with you, we did it about 2 years ago, right?
Yes.
And we were supposed to release it, and we couldn't get the clearance from one of the producers. Something happened with him and and everybody. So with me, and I'm co-producing it, I couldn't get him to sign off on his part. So we held on to it for a long time, and we just never released it. And then I finally, when I released it just recently ago, we finally got the paperwork together because he was in jail. So we saying we made a few phone calls, talked to the lawyer, he gone. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and throw it out there now. Let's go ahead and get it popping.
Okay, yeah. Dope record, by the way. I mean, y'all heard it coming in. Right.
Yeah.
Now, I have, I saw you recently post up the life of a DJ, the vlog. That's coming in 2016, but it was so good. I was like, wow, this is going to be incredible to see the life you live out there in Vegas, just to see, how you do it. I mean, there's thousands of people in the club. It's just amazing. Tell us what we can expect out of that.
Well, it's hard.
That every week, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, I'm going to do it every week. Yeah, I'm going to
do it every week.
I promise I'm going to do it every week.
2 weeks.
No, I'm gonna do it every week because what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna oversaturate it. I'm not gonna make it long. It's probably gonna be cut real short, like maybe some 3 or 4 minutes. I just wanted to do it because I talked to I had a conversation with Tiesto. I don't know if you know Tiesto. He's like the #1 DJ in the world. Had a conversation with Tiesto, and he was just like, I was doing it for a little while. He said, Jay, you need to do it because as much stuff that you do. A lot of people see your name on flyers and stuff, but they really don't get a chance to see, that you do it because a lot of the events, I'm the one doing a lot of the events myself. And, I put my team in place and I DJ and, a lot of stuff I get booked for also. So, a lot of times they don't get a chance to see, everything that I'm involved in. They don't get a chance to see me with Shaquille O'Neal. They don't get a chance to see me with Floyd Mayweather. They don't get a chance to see me with, all the stars and everybody. They don't get a chance to see, you fussing and fighting with the damn club owners and promoters about your money. It's just like stupid
yes.
shit. You know what I'm saying? So they really don't get a chance to see. The only thing they get a chance to see is Jay did a party. We get to see all the people and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So now I get a chance to show everybody, the crap that we go through.
Well, you already know that we're going to promote it here. Trap House Rocks Radio. All of us are going to be promoting that, and we'll be watching. Now, Jay Nice, people come through here. I've had 400 guests. Legends, upcoming legends, whatever. Just people in general. You know that. You saw it on my page, whatever.
Yes.
And I asked them a crazy question.
Oh, Lord.
And I have 2 for you.
Here we go.
Yeah, here we go.
It's all about.
I'm like, oh, shit.
It's all about the money. Okay.
All right, here we go.
You have to tell your fans out there that are going to be watching this or watching now live. It costs a lot to do music. When you're in the music industry, I mean, it takes so much money to do these type of things that we do. And I'm going to give you some money, and you have to do something for me. But you have to make sure your camera's back. Okay, now we can see. Okay, I see you. I'm going to give you, the cost of living out there is high. He gets money anyway, so I got to give him like $50 million.
$50 million? I don't need that much money.
You wouldn't have to do these things.
Okay,
Now you think about it. If you have a family and they're going to be set for the rest of their life, you don't have to do anything, but you want
You sound like me.
You know what I'm saying? I just need to be okay. I don't need to go.
Yes, but
more money, more problems.
Just think how comfortable you would be.
I say, man, Biggie voice, man, more problem, more money.
You want me to lessen the money? Give you $25 million?
Yeah, give me 25. You know what? I mean, a lot of stuff that I like to do, like
I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna have to do.
I'm a big charity person, so when I was first getting started, a lot of people was looking out for me. I spoke to the 100. I work with the 100 Black Men of America. Mentoring kids, tell them that something else out there besides trying to be a rapper. So yeah, I don't mind. I want to give back. I really wish they would allow us to open up a real DJ school that actually has to deal with the business itself, not just being a DJ, but being a manager. It's a lot being a manager. It's a lot being a producer. It's a lot being an assistant. It's a lot being a stylist. And it's a lot of things that you can do, and they really just don't give it to us to do it that way. What I'm saying? So You know, I'll
So-
give a lot of money.
Keep
The
it at
reason-
50 million, and keep it at 50 million. You can donate 40.
Half of it, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you $50 million. You can't tell anybody that I gave you this money, and you're going to have to do some things. And if you're not going to do it, you have to tell your fans out there why you won't do it or why you will do it. Okay. So the first thing you'll have to do, you know, those clubs have a lot of people in them out there. You're going to have to 200 nights next year. Okay. 200 nights out of the year. Every place that you go, no matter where it is, through one whole song, you have to let the song play. You have to get out there on the stage or dance floor stage, whatever, and do the Rich Homie Quan dance.
First of all, my jeans at that tight. So let's be clear.
You have
know?
to do the Rich Homie Quan dance through one whole song. Like, keep doing it. You know how it goes. So, are you going to take the money to do that? Would you do that?
For one whole song?
200 shows.
200 shows, one whole song. Everybody in the world's going to see you just looking.
I mean, as long as I ain't got to wear them tight, pants, and I can add my little flair to it, but I ain't putting no booty shaking and all that.
No, you have to do it like he was doing it. You have to look like he was doing it.
With the pants.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Hey, what about your charity, man? What about your charity?
Hey, man, we got to find another way. I need everybody to hold tight.
Now, I'm stuck on this next word from last week. You're a manager and you actually manage and do some the management for our guest that was on last week. But anyway, for $50 million, are you going to change your DJ name to DJ Hello Kitty?
I mean, you know what? My daughter would actually love that, to be honest with you.
My daddy's DJ Hello Kitty.
My daughter would actually love it because she say, DJ Hello Titty. That's what she call. That's what she say. Hello Titty. I love Hello Titty.
I mean, you know.
But you know, nah. I mean, you know, I would do it
Just a
strictly.
name.
I would do it for my daughter, but you know, y'all wouldn't know. Y'all wouldn't know that one. I would do it just for her, but nobody would know.
Reformation, everything. DJ Hello Kitty.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
He's
Yeah,
gonna do it.
yeah.
Why wouldn't you do it? Why wouldn't you do it?
And you know, it's just not my MO. It ain't what I do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't mind having fun and you know, doing some great things, but Kitty is just Kitty, and me and Jay and my personality just don't go together unless it's
Well, I have to ask a
I don't know if I can say this can I say this on the radio? Unless it's pussy. Then I can say
We can. Okay, will you change your new DJ name for 50 million to Hello Pussy?
I might do that. No, that ain't sound
Hello
right.
Pussy.
That don't even sound right. I thought about it till you said it. No, hell no.
It didn't sound right when I said it with my country self.
Yeah.
So
Hey, help me out, man. You all quiet. Help me out.
Yeah, your lyrical would have to call you that too.
I'm the manager right now. We're not doing that.
We're not doing that. I say fuck that. We're not doing that. Nah, okay, we that's a toast. We toast for that.
now, Greatness or Shaw 7, Zenov, Mike, do you guys have a question for Jay Nice before we get his social links and let him get up out of here?
Sure, I got one quick one. Well, it's not even quick. It is regards to Lyrica from last week when she was on last week. And phenomenal artist, loved everything she had going on, and I work with this guitar player who plays the blues out of Alabama and sings. His name is Jamel Richardson. Check him out. I think those two would do a great track together.
What's his name? Jamel Richardson. How you spell
Jamel, Jamell Richardson.
Okay, Greatness or Shaw 7, do you have, or Zenov Star, do you have a question for DJ
Go ahead,
Jay
Greatness. I just want to know what's up with the EDM out there. What's going on with that out there?
Man, they making a killing, dude. I mean, it's either get along or get along. That's the bottom line.
Yeah, I'm going to get on. I'm about to get along.
I try to tell everybody, get along or get along.
I'm about to get along.
You know what I'm saying? Them boys is making that money. You know what I'm saying? We all, as hip hop DJs, we complaining, talking about, promoters only trying to pay us $200-$300, but then, you know, you get into that world, it's a whole nother monster.
You know, I've been trying to get DJ Jay Nice. He even has a login for the radio station. Ain't sent me a mix yet. We would love to have a DJ Jay Nice mix here on Sundays or something.
I'll have more time, You know what I'm saying, over the Christmas holiday. So I'll be able to, you know, make sure, and I'll make a bunch of them, and then you can just have them. You know what I'm saying? Then you can chop them up. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I'd rather do that.
Greatness, you want to ask him a question before he
Hi,
goes?
Greatness.
Hi.
How you doing?
Hi. I'm doing pretty good.
What's that in your mouth? What's that in your mouth, Greatness? Okay, go ahead.
My question is, what advice would you give, you know, young DJs coming out right now as far as trying to be heard and seen on the underground level?
I mean, the problem I always have with DJs, man, is the first thing. Learn how to blend music first. Everybody want to get up there and scratch and do all this crap, man. Learn the basics. Just learn how to first hook your equipment up. That's the first thing you gotta learn. Secondly, learn how to blend records. You learn how to blend records, and you can master that aspect of it first. Everything else comes easy. Then it turns into, I'm a great DJ. I gotta get my library together. Then it turns from library to business, and then you get your showmanship together. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of DJs gotta start. You know, I mean, everybody want to automatically jump on a big stage.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's just not meant to be like that. You got to go in there. You got to put your headache in the grind. And you know, I was the DJ carrying 10 crates of records in a small ass Volkswagen Rabbit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to get to my
crates.
You know what I'm saying? And it was, you know, and it was a headache. You know what I'm saying? You know, and you know, a lot of DJs don't want to grind. They knew, so they don't have to go through the headache and the, you know, the heartache that we went through.
Footwork.
You definitely grind 24/7. Make sure you guys out there follow DJ J Nice. Tell them where they can find you at before we let you get up out of here. Let them know where to follow you at.
Yeah, all my social media, everything is DJ J Nice. DJJNICE. All of it's mine. So no matter what, you know, Instagram, my Facebook, my Twitter, my Snapchat, all that. You know what I'm saying? So everybody.
You don't take up like 10 pages on Google right off Jump Street.
You know what I'm saying? So anytime y'all come to Vegas, man, please feel free to hit me up. I put everybody on the guest list. I make sure everybody getting in. We drinking, we partying. You come with your friends.
That's great.
So
she's ready for me to come. She's ready to go. We're ready to leave.
Y'all can come, man. Don't worry.
Don't forget either. Don't forget either. DJ Nice, he got 147,000 Twitter followers. So if you see him and you're not a dick, he might tweet you out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind, dude. I mean, I look out for everybody because, you know, I really you don't get nowhere without, you know, looking out for people because somebody looked out for me. So I don't treat people like shit. You know what I'm saying? I treat people with respect, and that's the way I take it, you know, just like that.
We appreciate you for coming through tonight. You already know you have the keys to the Trap House.
No problem.
You know, we're going to get some mixes out there by DJ J Nice spinning here on the weekends. So, J Nice, we're going to let you get up out of here. All you listeners, watchers, viewers.
Hold it down, Jay.
Call you.
Yo, Shy, hit me up, man. I need to hear some of your music, man. So text me or get my number from her so I can hear some of your music. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, right? Come on, man. We can come play with me in the summertime over at the pool.
I would do that. I do that.
With all that pussy that's out there. We'll be right back with y'all. Stay tuned in.
One love, brother.
You're tuned into The Trap.
I know shit ain't been the same. I know shit ain't been the same. You told me that you would never change. That you would never change. As soon as you got some change, you up and then change. Chameleon pain. Swear me, you is all the same. Chasing these bitches instead of dreams. I had my mindset on wedding rings. You had your mindset on Stephanie. I put up with your bullshit. I could have been with a with better things. Something to think about. I cannot lie, boy, I love you though. Should I just let it go? Let me know, baby. Bustin', fighting, I hate where we at now. You ignore my calls, you must be with him now. You better tell me something before I give up now. Yeah. Hello, 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 baby, hello, hello, hello. Ooh, hey, hey. You love my cup, you love, boy, I can't predict it. I miss your kisses. I wish those were my only lips. There you go, getting mad again. We should've tried counseling. I hope we ain't too deep in. I had a long talk with my mom and them. You know how my mama is. Yeah, she tell it just like it is. Told me give you a chance. I had my mind set on wedding rings. You had your mind set on Stephanie. I put up with your bullshit. I could've been with a with better things. Something to think about. I cannot lie, boy, I love you though. Should I just let it go? Let me know, baby. Fussing, fighting, I hate where we at now. You ignore my calls, you must be with him now. You better tell me something before I give up now. Yeah. Hello, 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 baby, hello, hello, hello. Yeah.
Miss LB Management, eventlevel.com, promoting indie.
We are back in the building, Trapped Out Tuesday. You already know that I'm Miss LB. We got Mike Fiore in here. We got Harlem God Sha7 in here. He calls himself Sha7. I call him Harlem God. Don't ask.
Yes.
DJ producer. We got Greatness and we got Zenith Star. Everybody's in here. You see us. Incredible interview with DJ J Nice. He does a lot. You know, a lot of DJs can't do what he does.
Where's Enough at?
Zenith, where you at, Zenith?
You had to go.
What's up, Zenith?
Enough had to go. I mean, Sucha.
Who's this?
This Sucha.
Sucha.
My name's Sucha. Like C-O-O-Cha. Sucha.
Sucha. C-O-O. What do you do, Sucha?
Come on, baby. I fuck up whoever ever. My name's Sucha. I'm Sucha.
He will shoot you.
No.
He will
My
shoot
name's
you.
Sucha. A nigga see I had to go for a minute. My name's Sucha.
Alright, choose.
Yes. Now, all you listeners out there know that we break an exclusive record right here on the live show each week. This happens to come from my boy Joel. He manages Shad the God. You might know him by the name Rich Kid Shawty back in the day, but now his name is Shad the God. He's Grand Hustle. This is featuring Young Dolph. No, it's going to be crazy. It's called No Good. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to play this exclusive record, and then we're going to come back and talk about it. And then, you know, we got to get into some crazy news a little bit later. So stay tuned in, Trapped Out Tuesday.
Yeah. Hey. Paper round business. Bankroll.
Trap House Rocks.
Exclusive. Shut the drop with pop. I know these drugs ain't good for me. I know these bitches no good for me. I know these streets ain't good for me. All that lean ain't no good for me. Stay away from haters, they no good for me. She won't do it for you, but she'll do it for me. Mama said my friends ain't good for me. My old bitch said you too hood for me. I just got a new bitch and she bad. Yeah, catch me at the car lot dropping swag. I skipped every subject except math class. Yeah, I learned how to count that money so fucking fast. Cut, getting a quick cash, wish like Cuff bag, 6 shoes, Jimmy Choo, turn up on that pussy ass. My little bitch just bought 100 perks. I'm on some red on night alert. Had that came straight from the trench, bitch. You can smell all that is on my shirt. Little nigga, what you know? I'm smoking backs, what you roll? Took the hat, take on the road. Found some X, got thrown. Glizzy on me, this a load. Plug the money, plug the smoke. Plug my phone, plug the code. My big get high like 84.
I know these drugs ain't good for me. I know these bitches no good for me. I know these streets ain't good for me. All that lean ain't no good for me. Stay away from haters, they no good for me. She won't do it for you, but she'll do it for me. Mama said my friends ain't good for me. My old bitch said you too hood for me. I just got a new bitch and she bad. Yeah, catch me at the car lot dropping swag. I skipped every subject except math class. Yeah, I learned how to count that money so fucking fast. You complain about it, I go and get it. Take a root beer and pour up in it. Bought a rape just to roll up in it. Hope that ain't your bitch, cause I been all up in it. I drank syrup just to kill time. Smoke killer just to clear my mind. We skip the line, we don't stand in line. Tell them suckers meet me at the finish line. I'm steady, pouring up drink, knowing this shit ain't good for me. This my last cup, man, this shit hurt too money. Flood the streets with flavors, now the whole hood love me. Yeah, that bitch bad, but last night I had a cousin, yeah. Sent her home to her boyfriend and got that bitch in trouble. 4 in the morning, I'm high as fuck, it's raining and I see double. My words slur my vision, blur my finger on the trigger. You cater to these bitches, I keep it gutter with my niggas, it's dog. I know these drugs ain't good for me. I know these bitches no good for me. I know these streets ain't good for me. All that lean ain't no good for me. Stay away from haters, they no good for me. She won't do it for you, but she'll do it for me. Mama said my friends ain't good for me. My old bitch said you too hood for me. I just got a new bitch and she bad. Yeah, catch me at the car lot dropping swag. I skipped every subject except math class. Yeah, I learned how to count that money so fucking fast. Yeah.
You're tuned into The Trap. You're tuned into The Trap.
You're tuned into the Trap House Rocks show.
Miss LB Management.
Blackster
063. Eventlevel.com. Promoting indie. Indie Republic. We are indie.
Peace, it's Harlem God Shot Kim, and right now you're tuned in to Trap House Rocks radio show. And now we got Miss LB and Zenub Star in the building. Take notes, burn something, learn something. We out, peace.
Hey yo, this Napoleon the Legend, aka Ferragamo, and you're now tuned in to Trap House Rocks Radio with the illustrious Miss LB, Zenub Star, and General DV on eventlevel.com. Real radio. What?
Alright, it's your boy Project Pat up in this thing, Trap House. Y'all know how we get down. You'll never be a G. Ta-ta.
Yo, it's your boy DJ MLK checking in. Hood Rich, Grand Hustle, this motherfucker hustle gang. You know what I'm saying? GDOD, get do or die. You know what I'm saying? Right now, you're tuned in, you know what I'm saying, to that Trap House Rocks radio show. Miss LB. That damn loud, you know what I'm saying? If you got Zenub Star getting it in, but in the meantime, I might want to shoot over to eventlevel.com and fuck with them. Trap House Rocks radio show. I'm out.
Yes, indeed, it's the Mix King, Ron G, and you're tuned into Trap House Rocks radio with Miss LB and Zenub Star. You heard?
You're tuned into the Trap House Rocks show.
Don D and T.Y. Ghost and Raekwon, Big Daddy Kane,
91 Nas, 92 Big, yeah, 94 Pop. I cook a whole brick and let my whole house
I got a trampoline trap, my shit jump all night. Boy, I got O's of that fish scale and dumb hard white. Yo, who you know in Carolina got Broadway, yay? The fiends dance for it like they in a Broadway play. Yo, I got plugs over here, I'm plugged over there. Plug, nigga, I'm plugged everywhere. And when Migo come through, ain't no habla English, but he play with them keys and don't use no fingers. I saw Kilo niggas turn into Christinas. When them niggas go to jail, they some real good singers. When I say Tata, I ain't talking about Queens, I'm talking T.Y. Winston, the kid with the fiends. And back when I dig in them Levi jeans, I get cut like a nigga who ain't make the team. A nigga fuck if I don't make the screen, cause I know how to take a pack of hard white and make it green. And motherfucker, I can pay your fee, $50. He'll break in your Lexus and take your screens. While you frontin', I'ma get this cream. Then cop a old school with a rag top and make it lean. Every time I play the strip, I make a scene. Cause my car keep flip-flopping blue to green. Yeah, that's candy, baby, and it's official. I got my shit painted in Miami, baby. Got soldiers that's ready to buck, so I could get you wet like a horny bitch ready to fuck. Or when that gauge you leave a hole in you, Reese cup size. And I'm like Jordan, I be wearing that 4-5. My niggas more live. Yo, come home and find your mother and your kids in the living room hog-tied. And we ain't through yet. We killing everybody in your whole family, nigga. Then we getting you wet.
Don D and T.Y., Ghost and Raekwon, Big Daddy Kane, 91 Nas, 92 Big, yeah, 94 Pop. I cook a whole brick and let my rap house Don D and T.Y., EPMD, 93 Mob, Jay-Z and 88. In the club 50, new 3,000 locks. I cook a whole brick and let my rap house rock.
What's up, everybody? You are now tuned in to Trapped Out Tuesday. EventLevel.com, Trap House Rocks Radio. I'm Miss LB, and I got my crew in here with me. I got Mike Fiore in here with me. I got Sha 7 in here with me.
I am in here.
I got Zenith Star in here with me.
Hey, what's happening?
I got Ziggy Wisco in here with me.
What's happening?
We're going to talk about some news tonight. We're going to talk about some news tonight. There's a lot going on, as usual, in hip-hop. You know what I mean? So, shout out to all you people out there tuned in to us tonight. We're here every week. Been doing this 5 years at Trap House Rocks Radio. You know, consistency is the key around here. Let's talk about hip-hop. Let's talk about these Grammys. You know, it's going down. The Grammys are coming February 15th, but there are some nominations that we need to discuss tonight. Drake's back-to-back. Okay, the diss record against Meek Mill is nominated for a Grammy. Now, this has not happened to my knowledge since what? Like LL had like Mama Said Knock You Out? No, seriously, I think you know what I mean? I think I saw that somewhere today. Like, it hasn't happened.
Probably. All right, this is what I'm gonna say though. Who's gonna say that it wasn't? It's not well deserved, man? They'd be lying to themselves.
It's actually best performance, best song performance.
Where I listen, I had this argument with somebody at another radio station in New York a couple days ago, and he was trying to like discredit Drake's back-to-back as not being, you know, a legendary diss record, and he's arguing to me either, would you rather play Ether right now or back-to-back? Right. And I said to him, at this present moment, I would rather hear back-to-back in the club, because for one, he gave you a dance kind of beat, battle record, and like he said, you got bodied by a singing nigga, like the whole it not just being a freestyle and it being, you know, more of a record, and, you know, him really kill a nigga back to back and do one diss record and do another. Like, I thought it was dope, man. And I think people of, you know, the 90s era, you know, the quote unquote, you know, you can't even say the golden era, but more people that are fans from the 90s, they want to be anti everything right now. And, you know, it's like, we can't be in order for the music to evolve.
Yeah, who's going to argue that, really?
I saw somebody today say how much more, like, can Meek Mill, like how much more disgrace because he is getting this, nomination. It's well deserved. You know what I mean? Because of the fact that you didn't come back right. You could have came back correct and you didn't. I have faith in Meek Mill, but you fucked up. You fucked up.
I mean, since it is several different people on the track right now, like, what is it about Drake that niggas don't want to give him his just due? Was it because he a light-skinned nigga? Like, either like L.B. Shaw nephew? What is it? You know what I'm saying? Because
nobody in my clique says that, so I don't know, man. Nobody says
that.
I
mean, it's one of those things that I am a true hip-hop head. I am all of these other things people consider themselves, probably way more than themselves exactly, but I feel like a lot of people like want to be anti-Drake just because, and it's like, hasn't the nigga done enough at this point to make people feel like, yo, that nigga got it?
Now I want to go around. 5 years I want to go around the room though, and I want to ask this. I'm going to tell you the other nominations in this category. Okay, and all you have to tell is, do you think the back-to-back deserves the Grammy or one of these? Okay, and here are the other nominees for Best Song Performance. The first one is Fetty Wap, Trap Queen. Okay, now we're talking performance song. We're not talking, you know what I mean? So just pay attention here. We got Kendrick Lamar with All Right, that song. Everybody knows that record. We got J. Cole with Apparently. We've got All Day from Kanye West. And we've got Truffle, Butter, Nicki Minaj, Rick Ross, Lil Wayne, that record. So, Harlem God, do you think back-to-back should win over these people? And if not, who do you think should get that? I know who will get it, but I'll say it last.
I would give it to Kendrick Lamar, maybe.
Okay, Mike, do you know these people? Who would you give it to?
Yeah, of course. I'm going to give it to Kanye this way. The only reason why I'm giving it to Kanye, so we don't have to see him make a fool of himself if he don't get it.
Greatness, what do you think?
I'm going to say Nicki.
Okay, see, we got the females in here. And Ziggy, who do you think should get it?
Me personally, I think Kanye should get it, but I feel like Kendrick Lamar gonna get it.
You're right. Now, Zeno Star, you're last, and then I'll go.
I would say that record, the back-to-back, shouldn't even be up against those other records. So I'm gonna put myself in the frame of saying all those other records. I'm gonna go with the Fetty joint. I'm gonna go.
See?
Go ahead.
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh, facts.
I mean,
I'm gonna tell you why I said that. You know what I'm saying? Like Truffle Butter and all that shit. That shit is it was kind of like all those other records were kind of.
I don't even know how that record goes. Put it that way.
You know how it goes. But it was like, out of all those other records, like those weren't the records that those people were like pushing to me. You know what I'm saying? Those records that I already had at the time. I felt like out of that category, if you could take the back-to-back out, Trap Queen would win to me because it came at a time when people don't understand the whole Fetty wave. That Fetty wave came at a time when this drill music was getting super crazy and Chief Keef and all them niggas, like, we didn't understand what the fuck people was talking about anymore. People was clowning.
And now we do. And I agree with you there.
Exactly,
I agree with you there, but it will go to Kendrick. Watch.
Maybe.
He's nominated for 10 nominations in 10 different categories. So he might not win that one, but he will win some more. But maybe.
Yeah, Fetty gonna bring a Grammy home,
I think Fetty gonna bring it home with Trap Queen. And y'all know how I feel about music and about certain. And I'm saying him. His song.
Just in general, I do. What you say, brother?
Who's the newest of those artists?
He is the newest of those artists.
He's the newest.
Get the award.
Yeah, and it's just like, well, all the other accomplishments that he has got from every other award show up until now, it's like they have to give him one. It's like, come on, bro, you got to. And I really feel like he's going that they were saving it for him to get a Grammy first, and then all the the other fly shit. But just think about this when we talk about what's happening in hip hop and in music. Like, look at the the people who have came and changed the wave a little bit.
Right.
When Kanye and the good music came and all that, Big Sean kind of changed the wave, and then Wiz came and Wiz took that wave, and then, you know, Meek Mill and all of that wave came, and people really respect Meek and love Meek for what he was doing. And then Nicki and, you know, Drake was holding it down when Wayne was locked up. So you're talking about these people controlling, and then here come the ASAP Rockies and Joey Badasses, and all those people came, and that wave took over, and then here come the Chief Keef with the noise making, and everybody was getting mad about that. Hey, what the fuck is niggas talking about? And we don't understand. No. And then here comes, you know, Fetty with bringing melodies back over trap music. And if you really look at music, and what happens is now everything is sounding like what they're creating right now. Everything's more melodic again. We're going back to when in the 90s people were saying, you know, Bad Boy was selling out for making the, you know, the Singy records and the Mace. Like, we back in that same zone. Don't get mad, appreciate it. Let the, you know, I feel like me being a 90s baby and a 90s hip hop head, some of the people that grew up in that era don't really want to pass the torch, man. And some of these kids are really changing the culture, and we gotta appreciate it and adapt.
We're gonna see if they're gonna change their answers to this. The only other category that I do want to talk about tonight is Best Album. Okay, and here are the nominees for Best Album. I want you to give me who you think the album should go to of the year, and then tell me briefly why. Okay, and then we'll move on. Okay, so here's the album category. Let's start with J. Cole. Okay, Forest Hills Drive. Y'all know the album, right? Okay, and then we have Kendrick Lamar's album. Okay. To Pimp a Butterfly, if you didn't know the title to that. And then we have Nicki's Pink Print. And then we have Drake's If You're Reading This It's Too Late. And then we have Compton, you know what I mean, from Dr. Dre. Now this is a hard one, because I love a couple of those. And I'm not ready to give my answer. So we're gonna start with Harlem God on this one, Sha 7. Who do you think album of the year should go to out of those? And why, right quick, tell us.
I haven't heard any of those albums. I'm going to be honest with you.
Well, then you might as well go with the familiar one.
But I'm going to tell you, I would have to say Nicki's album.
Okay. We got one vote for Nicki in here. Let's move to greatness. Which album?
I'm going to say Team Nicki.
Or J. Cole. I gotta say J. Cole.
Hey, how you doing back there?
That shit is the truth.
Oh, that's the Indian lady? No, I'm just kidding.
No. I'm gonna go with Nicki.
Nicki, we got 2 for Nicki. Mike?
I'm gonna say this, Compton, because for the simple fact that there was not a better soundtrack for a movie in like the last 20 years to me.
Now let's go to Ziggy.
I feel like How to Pimp a Butterfly.
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar, he's giving it to Kendrick. You want to tell us why?
Because like he really been killing the game. If you really pay attention, think about this. When was the last time you had an artist to come out the gate and it's like he arguing a $20,000 range for shows? And he been doing, and it's like consistency. You know what I'm saying?
If Drake gets the album of the year, I'll be pissed. I think it's going to be Compton.
Yeah.
I just think it's going to be Compton because the movie and, you know, all that. But my choice,
Nicki's probably going to get it only because she's all over TV and everywhere
Nobody
else.
says anything about J. Cole, though. He is nice. You know what I mean?
In the spotlight.
So
yeah.
I'm going to go with Nicki. Zeno Star. Let's go to Zeno Star. Which one do you think deserves album of the year?
I mean, sadly, I haven't heard none of those albums in their entirety.
Okay.
The Compton joint I wouldn't even put in the category because maybe 1 or 2 of them joints got radio play. Like, it's some shit that's like kind of unfamiliar to most people. Not unless they've seen the movie, and in the movie they heard mostly, other shit, I guess. But I would say popularity-wise, they either gonna give it to Kendrick or Drake, man, for the right now.
I think it's gonna be Kendrick. You're right.
I feel like Nicki with the pink print shit is kind of like.
It was dope as fuck.
I know it was dope, but it's like kind of, we've been on this pink print shit for like 2.5 years right now. So it's like, it's kind of like already over-exhausted. I feel like they're not going to give it to J. Cole because J. Cole is the modern day Nas, so they're not going to crown him while, until he, until J. Cole goes totally commercial, which I'm sure he isn't going to do. Like, I just feel like they're going to Nas him for the rest of his career. I feel like they'll give it to Drake. If they want to be in the popular, shit right now. If they want to be like, feel like, they're giving it to the underdog, they're gonna give it to Kendrick. But I will say that people been, bashing the Kendrick project this go around. Nobody was excited about it like Good Kid, Mad City. You know what I'm saying? Me being a Kendrick Lamar fan, me knowing how complicated he and how intricate he is when he makes his music, it's something that I look forward to, hearing, just like we look forward to hearing, a project from, when I think of Kendrick, I want to say a Outkast project, how we awaited ATLiens and how we, waited like certain other projects. We kind of already, the shit has that mystique about it, but people ain't really fuck with it this go around. You know what I mean? And from what I've heard, I heard even more incredible shit than the first go round. I just didn't get to digest it like the first go round, which I feel like he's kind of growing where he's bigger than the music, man. You know what I'm saying? He's big. It's way bigger than the music. His fight is like
he came out
from
the
to
gates. He had respect from everybody, the fans and the music people in the industry. So right from Jump Street, he had it.
No.
I feel like that dude trying to simplify things because he's he ready to go off, bruh. And if the world would be, accepted, be able to accept real artistry, man. Like I feel like Kendrick could take us like somewhere else. You know what I mean? A place definitely where music needs to go. But I think it'll be those two. I don't mean to be dragged on, but some of these, just like some of us in here know, like these award programs, man, we've been watching these shit for years.
I don't deal with no awards. I don't support any awards, local, regional, state, Grammy, don't care. I don't support
keeping it 1,000. You know what I'm saying? It's not. They just been promoting it lately, like the last couple years. Like fans voting for this, that, and the third. Because I really feel like MTV and those kind of newer age programs had started that shit. But it really is still same shit like payola and all that, man. Record labels, they got the new person who's about to drop an album, so you make sure that this person's spot is paid for to perform. And so it's really like we're seeing the gala at the end of the year, like, okay, so it's like everybody gets their turn. That's why I said I feel like, all right, they not slighted Fetty, but his accomplishments overseeing like so many other artists that have been in the game for so long this year alone. For him to not take one of these home is obscene, man, at this point. Because so many other things, he got nominated, but they set things up so that they can be such, you know what I mean? So I'm prepared for him to bring one home. I'm prepared for, of course, for us to see Nicki and the same people recycled until we change the way of things. Like all of us, bringing up these new indie artists and pushing these new artists that are out there who don't have these big machines behind them. Until we start to change those things and support the Kendrick Lamars and the J. Coles more, you know what I mean? Like, people got to be real with themselves. If you like some shit, you like some shit. Don't go playing some shit because everybody else playing it. You know what I mean? How are you using your power as a DJ if you're only taking $1? I'm not breaking your shit. If it's corny, you ain't heard that shit from me. Like, some people slid through the cracks. We played records here at the Trap that I'm like, yo, that shit was horrible. Why did we do that? But, it's politics and shit that come with the game. Sometimes you love somebody so much, you play the joint and then you disappointed and then you never play it again.
I'll tell you something I'm looking forward to. It's a new mini series that's coming in 2016. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, I'm going to hear your thoughts you know, on this new miniseries. I'm not even going to give you any hints. We'll be right back with y'all. Trapped
We'll
Out
be right
Tuesday.
back. Roll up. We'll be
Roll up.
back.
You're tuned into The Trap.
She was a beautiful girl, but she couldn't see it cause she was too focused on beautiful girls. That she couldn't see what she was, and all of the love she was giving, she hated. Between all the liquor, she drowned herself daily. She stumbled and faded. Couldn't remember the names of the niggas she dated. Damn, she ain't one conversation. She just wanted another fix. And she was so inspired by Madonna. They getting high with some regular shit. So I ain't approaching, no, I ain't approaching. I sat back and let the story unfold. I watched the tables turn, another lesson learned about love and a miserable soul. It'll never be told. She can't tell it, cause within a couple years she be dead and gone. And what's going on, I can't help it. I wish that I could, but she gotta stop and make way for herself. Stop facing the pain and ultimately make a change in herself. Damn, I just wish I could help. But girl, you know that I'll always love you. But can't nobody love you until you love yourself. Yourself, she always had dreams of being an angel. And I know that sometimes it gets painful. So hopefully, girl, when I see you again, I can tell you I wanted to save you, but I couldn't. But girl, you know I'll always love you. But can't nobody love you until you love yourself. Yourself, she always had dreams of being an angel. When she jumped, it was finally time. So hopefully, girl, when I see you again, you the prettiest thing in that line. You could've stopped if you wanted to. God didn't want to see you like that. And you forgot about your family. Look, you ain't even have to do me like that. You was out here fooling with them lame niggas. Them niggas didn't even want to make a change in you. But I was there, I was right there telling you to find a man that'll wanna go and change with you. Could've been me, could've been a real man. A real man wouldn't let you go and put out on your wrist. A good man wouldn't even let you sit there and think that depression exists. But you was stuck on being famous, too busy getting faded to see what's right in front of you and shit. I ain't gonna cry, I'm just more upset than I was. I knew you were an angel, I could've gave you love. The reason that I'm hurting is the coulda, shoulda, wouldas. It's the story that I gotta share with people, cause it wasn't what it was. If it was, you wouldn't be here right now. I could probably kiss on you and see you right now, but I can't. You were so selfish to take away my heart. Now I gotta come alive again and jumpstart my heart to restart. Look, don't tell me you sorry, I don't wanna hear it. Your story's my story, I promise I share it. Tears in my eyes, I'm forever gonna shed them. Love in my heart, I'm forever gonna shelter, cause you played me, got me out here looking all crazy. Still wishing that my girl was you, but tell the truth, she here now. I look around, but where are you? I'll always love you, but can't nobody love you until you love yourself. Yourself, she always had dreams of being an angel. And I know that sometimes it gets painful. So hopefully, girl, when I see you again, I can tell you I wanted to save you.
We are acting up behind the scenes in the trap house. You know what I mean? All of us are here in the trap. As you can see, Ziggy Wisco, Xeno Star, Greatness, Mike Fiore, Sha 7, Miss LB. Let's talk about the new mini-series that's coming. And the reason that I'm even saying anything about it is because of two reasons. One of the reasons is because of who all is in it. Okay? It's on the A&E channel. Okay? It's the Roots. Okay? They're bringing back the Roots series.
Yeah.
What, the
From the
musical?
70s. Not the Roots like that, no. Okay, now starring in this new mini-series will be T.I., Mekhi Phifer, Lawrence Fishburne, Forrest Whitaker, Anika Rose. It's got a crazy cast. I think that's why I'm so excited to see how they do it. You know,
Who playing Chicken George?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure who's playing that. There were a lot more names.
I used to watch that show when I was a shorty.
What show that? What show is
the
it?
movie?
Roots.
I'm about to find me a rapper. I'm gonna call him Chicken George.
You said they about to make Roots over right now?
Yeah, the mini-series is starring T.I., Mekhi Phifer, Lawrence Fishburne, Forrest Whitaker, Anika Rose. I mean, it's got a crazy cast.
You know, I will repeat what O'Shea Jackson Jr. said last night on the VH1. They had some awards there, big in 2015. He said he loved that they gave Compton Breakthrough Movie of the Year or whatever the fuck, or with breakthrough actors, but he felt like we needed to make newer movies portraying like triumph and struggles of today's times and times that were nearer. We all know that story, the roots, the homicide, 10 years a slave, and like how many more times we gonna keep seeing these same fucking images that only taint our minds and make us, hate white people for a day or get mad about racism for a week. You know what I'm saying? We know this story already. Show me, you're going to tell me there isn't another fucking story that can be told with all those same actors?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel.
What do you think the film should be? Like a remake of something else. Could there be a remake of something else that you would like to see, or
yeah, they can do a lot.
Besides
a lot
the
of.
I mean, just think about the thousands of fucking stories there are out there that haven't been, shown visually or exactly. There's so many other stories. Like we seen Roots already. We know how the story go. Like,
yeah.
All right, now you're gonna take away the legacy of the Cicely Tysons and all of them by replacing them. All right, we just got this new version of the Wiz. All right, but we're gonna take away the legacy of Diana Ross and Michael Jackson and the Wiz because now you got Queen Latifah. We don't need that. Like, create new shit, man.
At the end of the day, Charles Haley's camp had to sign off somewhere down the line.
I may sound a little shallow right now, but I'm gonna watch just because of who's in it. You feel me?
I want to see it. I want to see it, but you think about
they
it
could
though,
have
it's
done
like
something else.
facts. Niggas is getting bored. Be creative. This is what I hate. All the creative people are fighting being creative, trying to get in. Those that are already in are just being lazy by recycling shit. You understand? That's what I'm meaning by the lack of creativity. And then, those that are on the come up are always forced to fall in line to do something to stick to a fucking standard or be stolen from. You know what I mean? Create some new shit. Show me some new shit.
I saw some new shit.
Show me the Bill Cosby story before he died. Show me that story.
Right.
Could Bill Cosby be interested in a motherfucker if you really know about the shit that he really did? Show me some other shit by now. Show me the Lawrence Fishburne story.
What, Mike?
Didn't the Entertainment already do one on Bill Cosby yet?
I don't know. I did see something new a couple of days ago. Did you guys see in Canada, Slim Jesus get the mic snatched out of his hand on stage? Did y'all see that this week?
No.
Zenup, I know you saw it. He's here with us. He's
beat his ass every time you see him. Beat his ass.
Me too. Beat his ass. We don't like Slim Jesus, and we have very good reasons. But just that, none of the people I like get the mic snatched from them. You know what I mean? If you go on YouTube, you can Google and watch Shabam throw somebody else.
Damn much they see when Shabam Sadiq push the homie on stage
into the crowd for singing. Shame on the new. You know what I mean? Singing that.
This is a non-violent rapper. You know what I'm saying? We play that shit.
Check this out, man. When I was touring with Guns N' Roses, if one fan came onto the stage, and it happened every night, Axl Rose was the first person to punch that motherfucker in the face every night. Every night. That's just how it was.
But yeah, I just, when I see stuff like that, it makes me like, why do y'all continue to let him even get up and do a show? You know what I mean? They wasn't having it in Canada. I'm not having it here either, not in the trap. Another TV show, okay, that's coming. Let's hear your thoughts on this. Fox Network, the new series called My Friend 50. Okay, it's
What the hell is that?
My Friend 50. It is about a young girl in her 20s who thinks that being a part of 50 Cent's entourage will change her life. It's a comedy. Listen,
there's a lot of women out there like that.
That's a damn shame.
She thinks that being in 50's entourage will change your life. 50 Cent will make some appearances here and there as himself. as himself. You hear my crew in here laughing. We're in the trap.
There's no way that's gonna be on Fox.
It's gonna be on Fox. They've already.
But you know what? There's a lot of young girls out here that think that if they could get on somebody's crew or get themselves seen in a video or two, that they're just gonna Kim Kardashian it, blow all the way up, or Amber Rose it. You know what I'm saying? It's
So they try to get on film.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a show on TV, on network television right now, and I'm not saying I like the show, but I love the concept of it. I don't even know what I think it's called Mom or something like that. And what it's about, the premise of the show is about this mother was a drug addict and alcoholic, and her daughter's on the show explaining what it was like growing up with her. And they bicker back and forth, and she relapses and this and that, and it's always struggle. So I love the concept because that's something that's happened so many times in our lifetime by many people we know.
Now, Greatness, you have an entertainment company and you deal with a lot of shows and you do host a lot of parties and stuff out there in Michigan. And do you see a lot of those girls? Do they come up to you? I've had people come up to me asking me, could they do things for my people? You feel me?
Yeah,
they know they got to come through me if we're at the show together. So they're like,
you've made them do it.
Definitely.
And I've made them do it.
No, not even made them, but of course you can point them out. They ready.
Oh, I'm great at pointing them out.
They
This, and this. Or I'll just point to them. I'll be like, you, and you. Come on.
Yep. Yeah, come on back.
Behind stage,
Usually they standing at the door trying to smile at a bouncer anyway. So, they know the routine on how to get.
I did. That's why Young Dirt out there. I'm sorry. One of my artists said that I was the greatest manager ever because I used to make somebody, rock their mic before they went to rock the mic before every show. So he loved me for that. It's I get shit done.
Hey,
and that's all that matters.
There isn't anything better than hooking up
as
a
the
friend,
artist
whether
is
it's a guy or a girl. There ain't nothing better than when you hook up your friend. It gives you it's like a 3-point shot.
Greatness, like you said, and I know with Zeno being an artist, Ziggy, you appreciate that too. Like as long as the artist is happy.
True.
As long as the artist is happy, they're going to perform well. See, just like here in the trap, as long as I'm happy, I'm going to perform well here. Zeno Star, what do you think?
Think this shit is bullshit, Jack.
Nobody does that for you?
I mean, sometimes.
Not me. I need new management. I need new management
doing it. It's what I mean. What I mean is the management doing it.
I need new management.
I mean,
I do more. I do what, I can't say too much right now.
He's avoiding me. What I meant was, how would you feel if you had a manager that would do that for you, go to that extreme? I mean, that's pretty good, huh?
I mean, you should get the check first,
The check's gonna be there before we get to the club. Now,
my homies like that type of shit, I want one of them Indian casino girls she talking about.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it depends on what the girl looks like, LB.
I don't do bad ones. Okay, a couple more pieces of news before we go to our next break in hip hop. Bobby Shmurda's bail was denied for the 6th time. He should have known. He's not getting out. Like they're gonna hold you until
I want them out
trial.
I like Mexico.
You love Chief Keef? I mean, I'm sorry. Bobby Shmurda.
Yeah, I like their whole little crew out there.
I said Chief Keef because he's going next because of what he put on Twitter.
Oh yeah.
This week he's probably going. He said, you can go look at it on his Twitter. Quote, "We need to kill all law enforcement." Okay, y'all ready? Who's down? Who's down? Who's down? Y'all ready? We need to kill all law enforcement. He's off the chain by just saying that. Anything you say now can get you, fucked up.
You can't come back from that, man.
Yeah, it is.
And then he addressed Obama, tweeted him and said, "What you gonna do about all this?" So, you just said you love Chief Keef, Harlem God.
No, I said Bobby. What are you talking about? I didn't say that. I
said new management.
Yeah, I need new
Gino.
management. And he
Gino,
needs
what'd you
new management too. He's saying that type of shit.
Zeno,
He's
what did you
crazy.
say?
Say no to Molly's, man.
Molly.
Yeah, that nigga like Molly McButter talking crazy like that to the president and all that shit. That's not gangster. That's just idiotic.
That's just stupid. Yeah, you're right, man. That's just stupid.
Yeah, he's an 85 for real.
Now, what do you guys think? I could not imagine what Kim and Kanye were going to name their new baby boy, but they did name the baby this week. They named him Saint. So it's Saint West.
So it ain't. I thought it was gonna be Southwest.
you know what my homie put me on to that was like really, really funny that I was bugging? Nigga was like, yo, then she fuck with a nigga that played for the Saints? And I was like, yeah. He's like, there's no way that this name my kid. Like, I'm like, nah. No, Kanye, he was on this holier than thou shit. Like, he's gonna be
They
named
wanted
Saint.
they wanted to name him Pope, but they couldn't do Pope West because
man.
somebody else was named that.
They should have named it
Pope
East West.
West.
That kid's gonna be confused.
Saint West. So it's like, really? Where's that music coming from?
I'm guessing.
What the hell is that?
Who's playing that music?
I'm gonna guess Zena because it's his track.
Was it Z? Okay. Hey, good song right there, whatever it was. I mean, I was rocking.
Y'all heard that?
But it's like,
yes, we heard it.
Oh shit, my bad. I'm working. Yeah, I'm in the trap.
oh, see, he's late. He's late, wrong, and making noise. And y'all blaming Zeno. Talking about it's his track.
No,
I thought it sounded like one of his tracks.
No, that's my man Uncasa.
Shameless plug right there.
Out to the boy on Costa, man. You already know.
From Bird Gang.
Yeah.
Now,
No, he's from Skull Gang.
Yeah, you know what I meant.
I know, Zeno, are you planning to go out December 13th on a Sunday to the Painkillers Reloaded that Graf was talking about?
Man, I need that zip at the door, man. I don't want to wait outside.
Let me
It's
give
cold
you
as
the
hell.
contact.
I'm
I'll
gonna
give you-
probably have a crazy sheepskin on. I'm not tucking my chain, so I don't want to stay outside. You know, it is New York. You know, it's cold up top. You already know what it is. We get busy out, so I'm trying to come in. As soon as I hop out the vehicle.
Now, if
You
you're
know what I'm
interested
saying?
in going out there, it's Painkillers Reloaded. Man, it's going to be insane. Okay, it's at Santos Party House in New York. It's going to be Graf, of course. It's going to be Raekwon. It's going to be Bun B. It's going to be Murder Mook, Fred the Godson, Chris Webby, Billy the Kid, who was here on the show, Don P's artist, Raekwon's brother artist. So they're going to be out there. I know he said that the Locks.
That show's gonna be fucking incredible, man. We're at.
I know that Red Cafe is going to be out there. I know that the Locks will be out there. I know that MTV, BT, it's just going to be big media coverage here for this event. So if you're one of those girls that Greatness and I were talking about, go out there and get on camera. That's your best bet.
Yeah, I'll say something about the Grammys too. I wanted to jump back to that really quick. The only thing worse than watching the Grammys on TV, to me, is going to the Grammys.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of who's suck and who's dick.
Give me your seat, bitch. Give me your seat this year, bitch. I'm gonna go blow my vape. You don't want to go? Give me your
three
seat.
times and it sucks.
I'm gonna blow my vape in the rafters, nigga, with some sexy shit on. Big ass black beard. Go vape in the Grammys, get kicked out on your shit with your ticket, nigga. Like
What? Now, also going down December 13th, Ray J and Butter the Great are performing out in Chicago at an event. Greatness, Honey Roasted Entertainment might want to go out there, cover that.
Yeah.
Markham, right? Yes, Markham, Illinois. December 15th, there's a 10-year anniversary show at Club Encore that is out in Chicago.
Time out though, man. Mike, are you stoned right now or what, yo? You got the cheesy face, like super cheesy, God.
Of course.
How can you tell?
I'm looking at him on the tube, man.
Listen, man, I've been sitting here for 3 hours straight.
That is exactly why Zeno is how he is tonight. Because he knows, you know.
Oh man.
Other people don't know, but he knows. We have a lot of things go down here in the trap. It's crazy around here. Like I said,
Hey, was that a compliment or are you hating on me, Z? What was that, man?
He's hitting the bong on the
Over the Indian ladies.
Nah, man, you know, I was trying to concentrate on, you know, the show, and I happened to, like, sneak a peek in, and Mike's face was,
lady back there.
his face was stuck. He looked at, like, the,
greatness.
I
need greatness to throw. Listen, I need greatness to blow Zenub Star a kiss.
No. Say his name first, then blow him a kiss. What's his name?
His name is Enough.
Like it's enough. I'm so sorry. That was too funny.
Yo,
She said, blow him a kiss.
She was like, Zenub, hey Zenub.
Zenub, stop looking at me and look at greatness.
Stop.
I love me some greatness.
Yes,
man.
we love her.
That's right. That's right. Let him hate.
You see her, you know what I mean?
I see an Indian friend behind her.
That's sugar.
Hey, Seven, I'm bugging though, right? I'm looking at the girl, Mike Fiore. First thing popped in my head was like, the owner, Alvin and the Chipmunks owner and shit, the way he had his face. I'm mad. Like your name was Dale. What's my man name? You look like Garfield owner and some shit right now. Like, where's Odie, bitch? That nigga look like stone.
What you think it was gonna look like, man?
He wasn't ready for that. But I'll tell you what, we're ready for a break.
That's my
We
guy.
got to take a short break. Let y'all hear some dope music. When we come back, we're going to be talking some more shit. So stay tuned in to Trap House Rocks Radio.
I think I'm going to call this project For My Fans. I hope you guys fucking like this shit.
You're tuned into The Trap.
I'm drinking pink champagne out of spray bottles. I pour pints of the lean, but rich days, rich nights, and nice models. Feel like it's all but a dream, but I still ain't mastered my skill levels. Bitch said I look cool in my six like Bill Russell. Skinny nigga, my music is all muscle, nigga. I don't carry weight, I just live it, I don't struggle. RGF was the greatest gift. Now I'm cruising in the latest whips. I'm screaming loud like we made it, bitch. Cause I came from London, niggas north. And I came from New Jersey, niggas north. And niggas did me dirty, and niggas north. Now I got all this cash, and niggas north. Coulda had the same chance, but he blew it. Yeah, baby. Whoa. Yeah, baby. Whoa. Coulda had the same chance, but niggas blew it. Had the same chance, but niggas blew it. You coulda had the same chance, but boy, you blew it. I like to thank my fans. Because of you guys, I do what the fuck I want, man. It feels fucking good, man. 1738.
Miss LB Management.
Blackster Rock.
063.
Niggas in threats when we see him, it's never nothing. Every coupe I jump inside, shit start with a button. My niggas on my side, so you can never touch me. You niggas don't want nobody. I swear this shit is funny. Done. You niggas suspect, got bands I ain't touch yet. Mom just bought a car and we don't know where the trunk at. Can't see where the love at. cause all we see is hate. My whole team a bunch of shooters who curry, we go to state down. Back roads, Versace lotion, your bitch is crazy with it. I can't get your bitch right now. Bet you 80 hit it. Watch just bought a brand new car. He a Mercedes, niggas just know that when I pull out, I ain't playing with you. Used to be the nigga they play. Now I'm a fat motherfucker that got bitches for days. We could go toe to toe any night, any day, or we could go floor to floor, however you wanna play.
You're tuned into the Trap House Rocks show.
We are back in the building. Trap House Rocks Radio. It's Trapped Out Tuesday, as always. Miss LB, we got Harlem God back there. We got Mike Fiore, Zig to the Wig, which is Ziggy Wisco, Greatness, Zeno Star. Let's go around and ask. I don't know why. He thinks everything's funny tonight, and that's because he's not getting any services.
He's dabbing again.
He's not getting any services from me or anybody. Just so you know. Let's go around and ask a question, a personal question, a sex question, any kind of question, a music question for the whole group. You're asking the whole group, not just Miss LV or not just Greatness or Mike or whatever. So let's start with
you, Miss LB.
Start with me. Ask everybody a question. Okay. What do you want for Christmas? What's one thing that you have to have for Christmas?
Greatness.
Greatness. What's one thing you have to have? Oh, they're saying greatness.
Okay. I hear that. Nothing but a bow on.
A what?
A bow. He said greatness. I said I hear that with nothing but a bow on.
Okay.
Damn it, man.
That went over my head. I just got it. You feel me in the trap? Greatness, what one thing do you have to have for Christmas or you want really bad?
Actually buying a car.
Buying a car? That's what you want? Okay, let's go with Shaw 7. What do you want?
I actually don't celebrate Christmas, but you know.
You are tonight. What you want?
Okay, I'm 8 years old. I want that racetrack. I used to want this little racetrack when I was like little.
What do you want this year?
This year I want a Maserati racetrack.
Not gonna happen. No, I'm just kidding. You might get a Maserati before Christmas.
I don't want no Maserati. I have one of those. I want this BMW GT. I'm looking at this BMW right now.
Mike, what do you want?
What do I want? I want Zeno's red coat and shoes.
Oh, he's not giving up the Wallabies, that cherry. No.
That's what I want for Christmas.
He's not giving it up.
Now, Mike could get that though. What about if he really wanted it? I got a little price for him.
Now, Zeno Star, what do you have to have or want?
Now, I'm on Shaw. I'm fucking with Shaw, man, because I really want this 650 Brothers Beamer joint. I really want it, and I can't really get it because I got 3-headed children that need some other shit right now. So,
Okay. Ziggy, what do you want?
I want 2 fat bitches, a big bucket of theater popcorn, extra butter, 2 liter pepper, and the bill, because it's going to get messy.
And a pail of wet wipes.
Wait, calm down. Everybody calm down. You got to say it one more time just to make sure we all clear. Say it again.
Hi, lady. I said I want 2 fat bitches, a big bucket of theater popcorn, extra butter, and the bill, because it's going to get messy.
I'm picturing this.
That's a joke.
That's incredible. We love your answer.
What about you?
What do I? Y'all already know the answer to that. You want to give my answer for me?
Me?
Yeah.
I knew it.
Because you're the expert.
I don't know what you want.
It's not white dick, that's for sure.
Yeah, I know that.
So wonder what it could be. We'll leave y'all thinking on that one. Now, we're going to give Mike his turn to ask a question to the group.
Let me see. What is the one thing during sex that you really enjoy? What is the one thing that you like during any session you like the most?
Go ahead and ask who you want to hear your answer from first.
All of yous.
Well, go around and see who wants to answer you first. I'm still thinking.
Go ahead, greatness.
I think she's.
Well, probably the climax.
That's what you like.
I mean, that's.
You don't like it when like
answers the kids.
What were we talking about earlier about sticking the thumb slipping in the ass or something earlier?
We don't want to hear that story.
Hey, can I say that? Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. I wanted to say that about the story you just told us earlier. Over there sitting over here.
No shit talking tonight. Zeno Star.
What was the question again? So,
Mike?
The question was, during intercourse, what is your favorite part of it? What do you
during
enjoy
what?
most?
Intercourse.
During my favorite part be a lot of parts, especially like when I could make her do shit, like anything I be wanting her to do. I like to show out, man. I like for it to always be a performance. So it's like, if you said the best part of like
you enjoy doing the most, like your movie.
If you would ask what I like the most, and it's kind of weird because you asking me and then you would do, but since it's like one of them questions when you like ask in the room, it's acceptable.
Okay.
All right. So my favorite shit, like she jawing, I'm about to bust. And instead of her keeping her mouth all over it when I'm about to bust, she just like lick up and down the shaft while it's busting. That shit drives me.
So it goes in her
totally
eye, nose, mouth, all that.
insane. That shit drives me totally insane.
We'll remember that. Everybody remember that, ladies out there listening.
But yeah, I like controlling, man. I like tearing shit up, not fucking shit up, like knocking shit down and all that. But I like for when it's over for her to be like, "Where did you come from?" type shit. I love it. You know what I mean? That's
What do you like the most?
The game is to be sold, not told, you bitch you.
You see what he's doing, Ziggy?
Look at it. Miss Zeno.
Ziggy about to say, "When I peanut butter in my ass crack and lick it clean."
This is rated X, okay? All you listeners out there, don't let the kids do it.
Have you ever had a woman who could put your dick in your balls in her mouth at the same time? Like, see, until you had something like that, boy, you ain't never had. You
That's
don't know
a lot.
what in your head is like. Gee, it's women out here. Boy,
No. Back up. That's a fucking lie. That's because the shit's so small she can do that.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm about to say that bitch got jabber jaws like a motherfucker. I don't even want to see her with a sad face. Her jaws just hang like a pug, motherfucker.
I just watched the thing where they had like a bachelor party or something where they had the strippers dudes and all that. The woman picked the man. I was like, boy, I'm telling you, you be responsible.
Ain't nobody got time for no sausages.
When you grow up in the hood, females that grow up in the hood learn some tricks, man. I'm telling you.
Listen, we gotta move on because everybody's gotta get their question in, okay? We ain't got that much time left for today.
If she can put all this cock and balls in her jaws, we got problems.
See, now, what is your question for the group? What do you want to know?
Who would fuck who in this group? That's an interesting question. Yeah, I see my eyes light up.
That's messed up. I'm sitting here looking at everybody on the screen like, man, that's messed up for me to have to say it. Like, then another one might be like, why she didn't say she'll fuck me? You feel me? That's fucked up, LB. You know what I mean? Why you didn't say me?
No offense, greatness, but I'm picking LB.
I'm taking Z. Fuck that, since he's such a freak.
Yeah. Listen, I'm trying to multitask, Mike. You punk ass nigga. You trying to do one at a time. I'm trying to do goddamn two.
I'll do Harlem God. Listen, I'll do Harlem God too. I'll do Harlem God too, but I can't do Ziggy because we work together. You
Mike,
know what
I'm trying to lay them both toe and then do this little twister game shit. Like where I don't really get off the bed. I just flip positions. It goes head to toe.
Greatness.
After me.
Greatness. Who will you fucking hear?
Damn, you seen the way them titties just got on the screen just now, though? Yeah. Marilyn.
I'm just glad
Oh,
you know
Marilyn.
piece, you know.
Just
Mike.
You pick
It ain't fair because there's two girls in here.
She's picking Mike.
Hell with you,
She's picking
LB. I'm
Mike.
done
Nah,
with
that question. that question
Mike, you played me to the left when we started out.
Mike could be done came in that pussy in 2 seconds.
Now,
Yeah.
Harlem
He'd be
God,
like,
who you
this is what the black experience is about.
Hey, Harlem God, who are you taking?
I'm taking you.
And Ziggy, who are you taking?
Well, I grew up in that pimping era. It's 18 to 80 blind triple crazy with me.
So who you fucking in this room?
I just told you. I grew up in the pimping era. No longer than
Are you saying both?
It's 18 to 80 blind
saying
triple
both?
crazy.
Are you saying both?
That's right.
I've been trying to do some strange things when the WhatsApp, came
Star,
about.
did you say you were taking both?
Well, I can take them down 3 at a time, 4 at a time. I eat a whole
God.
bag of M&M's and I sit down.
Ricky Wisco, you don't know nothing about the send a sexy message and they self-destruct in 30 seconds and shit. We came from that era, bro.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
That was Zenob's question, wasn't it?
That was the motherfucking. What's the name of that shit we was waving, yo?
What'd you say?
Yes.
We was
What
waving.
was
We
that,
was
LB?
What?
in the GG app. You wasn't in the GG app, Ziggy Wisco.
I was in there.
Shit used to get crazy. You talking about Vine after dark, man? GG app used to be in the afternoon, nigga. Like early morning GG app, nigga.
Now my name's Gigi behind the scenes. You feel me? But let's go to that was Zeno's question, right?
Yeah, I was foolish.
Now
Oh, man.
Ziggy, what is your question for the group?
My question for the group is, where do you see yourself next year this time?
Great question.
Sitting here doing the same? Nah.
On the trap.
If it's 10:50,
I picture myself in the trap. Definitely in the trap. I picture myself in the trap. Move on to the next person. Grace.
I see myself in the trap. More shows, meeting more people.
Ziggy, go ahead and tell your answer, even though it's your question.
Well, I see myself still in the trap, getting it in.
Mike, where do you see yourself next year?
I mean, it's been the same for the last 20 years. This is grinding. That's it.
Shot 7, where do you see yourself?
I don't know. Today my best day. So I see y'all if I see y'all.
Say that.
Let's move on to your question for the group.
My question for the group is, are you guys really stoners?
Why are you trying to make us put our business out there like that?
No, because we filmed this in Colorado.
I was born in the 60s, so of course.
We know
I
you're a
live in
stoner.
Michigan.
I'm gonna answer. I ain't think I was a stoner, and then one day I woke up stoned, and then that same night I went to sleep stoned, and then came lunchtime the next day I was stoned, and I was like, yo, not only am I a stoner, Sunday came, and then I was like, yo, I went to church stone. So I was like, I'm a holy rolling stoner. You know what I'm saying? And to answer Jicky Wisco question, man, I see myself next year with Mike Fiore next to that fireplace, with motherfucking Miss LB and Potterado, me ass naked, and me and
she's got the
me and
white
Mike Fiore giving high fives while we make the booties clap, smoking some of the finest evergreens ever known to man.
I'm gonna see if you guys can follow me, okay? You're not gonna hear me, but the best place to bang in this whole entire house.
Are you guys watching this?
You get her bent over like this while the fire's going.
Demonstration.
You get her bent over while the fire's going.
Next thing you know, he's gonna be doing the Rich Homie One dance
No.
It's a demonstration, bro.
up against the fireplace.
Because I envisioned the whole thing, bro. I was like, listen, I'm going to get this white man right. He want a piece of this lady in his life. I'm going to bring this lady to him. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get it really shit-faced and wasted. And we're going to use this whole scene right here for the first Trap House sex tape. We're going to leak that shit. We're going to come famous like the people who love hip-hop. You know what
Trap
I'm saying?
House gone wild.
Trap House gone wild.
We could do that. Trap House is always wild over here. Now,
Try that girl with them pink lips, slow down. Yeah.
look, everybody got their question off, right?
I gotta say this though. I just gotta say this. Ever since Greatness said me, LB, I ain't even thought about you since then.
I know. See how it goes.
Yeah, look.
Hey, LB.
What up?
LB, these hoes ain't loyal. That's how you should have hit him. You should have hit him just like that. These hoes ain't loyal. See how he jump ship on you?
Hey, listen.
See how he jump ship on you?
No, I don't do that. I love to share. I love to watch and share. You feel me? If you know, we can all be friends. That's all I can say. I mean, I've gave people. You know what I mean? Like here, you take here. You know what I'm saying?
My question. I got my question.
Okay.
Have you ever said anyone else's name during sex instead of the girl you were?
Yes.
Zena, you probably say your name all the time during sex.
And not his own name, somebody else's name.
Not the person.
Yeah.
Have you is the question.
No, I say my own name.
She says, "Oh, greatness!
Greatness!"
Listen,
oh, greatness!
Oh, greatness!
I never did that. I gotta. I can teach you how to never do that, but I won't do that on the air.
I've done that once before, but it wasn't nothing serious.
I never did.
I can give you some key pointers where you would never do that, but I won't do that on the air because you know.
We got like 2 minutes. How?
What I would say, what will happen right now, right? Like, I always claim to be this master of sex and all that fly shit, but you try me, you know. But anyway, with that being said, I feel like that would never happen. But if it did happen, I'll probably choke you till you sleep, and then get up and put my clothes on and throw some water on your ass right before I leave out the door. You know what I mean? Like real rap, because the only way you calling out somebody's name, you must be still fucking with them. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, if that was done to me, I would choke your ass on sight. Like it wouldn't even be sexual anymore. It'd be like, yo, this nigga really choking me, and then you sleep. Like,
listen, when I did it, I just said my bad and laughed and kept on going. You feel me?
I'm dead.
I mean, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, and keep going.
Fucked up.
If somebody disrespect you like that, choke their ass, choke them. You know what I mean? Act like you ain't hear it, chicks. You know, I'm telling niggas, don't get mad at me right now. I'm telling out some good shit. But if you riding them and the nigga, your name Tanya, and the nigga be like, ooh, Cynthia. Be like, yeah, daddy, yeah, but choke him the fuck out till you stop breathing. Right?
That's messed
Then when the
up.
nigga sleep, put your clothes back on Make sure you get the water cold as hell, like a whole Kool-Aid picture of that shit. You got your clothes on you by the door, and then toss it on that nigga because, like, it's like you gotta be on your A game. If a chick was to be like, you know, I'm banging, bang, 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 and she's like, oh, Fetty Wap, I'm gonna beat her the fuck up. Like, what you mean, Fetty Wap, bitch? Like,
bitch, what's wrong with you?
Then you see both of my eyes when I looked at you. Boom, 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 boom.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm doing that shit.
She only saw one.
Here's how you avoid all that.
No.
Here's how you avoid all that. When you date, if you date a guy who dates several women, just never get in the habit of calling them by their first name. Just call them honey or something like that. Then everybody's honey.
Oh God. Yeah, that might work too. Listen, all you listeners out there, it's time for us to go tonight. Follow me, Miss LB. MSLB goes hard on the Instagram. MSLB MGMT everywhere in life. Trap House Rocks. I am Zeno Star. Greatness underscore greatness on the Instagram. I don't. Harlem God. Say just if you're what
Shot 7
on Instagram.
It's on there. Shot 7 to find me.
No,
Shot 7.
it's something in Spanish.
Oh, okay. Monster music.
Monster music in Spanish.
Monster musica.
Okay.
I'm on all the social media sites now. LB.
Okay, you're on
Periscope now too.
Okay, great. We can't wait to watch him. I'm going to be, matter of fact, all you people out there, I'm going to be live on Periscope this Friday night with some bitches. I call them my bitches, you know what I'm saying?
I'm always live
for my birthday, because, you know, my birthday's Thursday.
birthday!
Wait a second. Yeah, wait a second.
Your birthday. I'm calling you on your birthday. You're going to stay on the phone with me all day on your birthday. You're going to charge the phone. You're just going to I want to hear everything that's going on.
I'm going to be live on Periscope. Just watch us.
Wow.
I will be live. You'll get notifications if you follow me on Twitter and follow me on the Periscope at MSLB MGMT. We got to get up out of here tonight, but we will see.
Hold on, though.
What?
Yeah, hold on.
Greatness, how far you live from New Jersey right now? I'm saying.
9 hours. 9 hours.
9 hours. Look, set your clock, right? I'm about to leave out here about 30 minutes, and I'll see you in about 9.5 hours.
For sure, I'll
That's the trip to the trap house. I'm out. I'm headed to
If
the
Zeno Star pops up at your door, you're going to be hit me like, girl, this motherfucker's outside at the door.
It's going down.
Like, yay.
Yeah, but Albedo, you have a great birthday.
Thank you so much. I'll tell you guys all about it next time. So we're gonna get up out of here tonight. Thank you for tuning in. Trap House Rocks. We out.
Trap.
Oh, he just ran off on that nigga. Oh, my trap on fire. Oh, that nigga busted at that nigga. My trap on fire. Trap 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 my trap on fire. My trap on fire. Trap my trap on fire. My trap on fire. My other partner just got killed. My other partner died. Other partner just got life. The other doing fine. My homeboy mama crying. My homeboy mama tired. I done seen my brother dying from my eyes. What I'm supposed to do when he right there just dying? My partner snorting lines. Think he lost his mind. The Lord sending signs. I need to get it right. Trap my trap on fire. 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 My trap on fire. Trap my trap on fire. My trap on fire. Before I let a nigga kill me, I'ma open fire. See it in my eyes. I ain't scared to die. I be there if my mama gon' be right there crying. I was raised on 6th Street. It was me and Line. We was selling dimes, trapping it all night. Another four with chat.
town, east and south side. Lil' love to 111, then white nigga gon' ride. Drop my trap on fire. 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 Drop my trap on fire.
Indie Republic, we are indie.